Howdy, folks. Welcome back to SnowRunner. We are on the Meteor region, but we happen to be on the crater map. I know we left off on port in the middle of a job, but just on my own time, I've been messing around on the crater map with completing some of these jobs. The ones I've already re-recorded, so I'm not going to record them again. But this is a new job. We bring an oil rig drill to the port map, to the bunker, and that becomes our new garage on the port map. So I thought that was worth recording. Bringing over a drill and opening up the garage. So let's get the drill loaded. There it is. Oh, they go down to form a wrap. This is the 6-spot camo. Although in this light it just looks black. But we should be able to do something like this. Oil rig drill. Anything else we need? Let's go back to shut the trailer doors. This is supposed to be a camo trailer, not a black. Oh, it looks like it's got a digital camo on it. That's disappointing. Anyways. Now we have to go around through here somehow and back down to this bridge. This bridge is where we want to cross back over. Contemplated trying to go for that watchtower on the way back, but I don't know. We'll see when I get across the river and see what it looks like. I don't want to add a bunch of time because I want to get this one and the next and the one we're in the middle of both done. And I'm not gonna waste any time worrying about taking roads instead of shortcuts. This is supposed to be the off-road version. I hunted down the off-road version. And it has highway tires on it. And it rides different hell. I had another camo 6-spot on here, but it said it was the highway box. So I changed it. Oops, I don't want to go down here. I could cross the river there. But I want to go across that bridge down there. So I got to go up here through the loop-de-doos. It's not an extremely long box, but it's long, excuse me, long enough to make that tight. If I cross the river at that other spot, damn. If I cross the river at that other spot, what sucks is I don't think there's anything to latch on to up here. Maybe I can drag it backwards towards those trees. It's supposed to be an extreme winch. Let's see. All I gotta do for the drill bit is repack it. Oh, come on. What the fuck? That's what your off-road box does? Not happy with this change of trailer choice. Repack. Okay. Possible to pack cargo. I guess we'll run it like this for a little ways and try it again. Oh, and I haven't fixed this bridge. Come on. Keep going up. No, not. Almost made it. Well, this is turning out to be a real prick so far. Like I said, I'm not happy with this trailer change. I wish I'd stayed with the one I had. Wouldn't believe what I put that other trailer through and it stayed upright. Of course, you probably would believe having seen me play. But this thing never tipped over until I put this trailer on it. I mean, there were a few times it probably should have tipped over. Looks like this trailer sways back and forth a lot more than the other one. Now let's see if we can pack cargo. Yep. Now, that's the bridge I bypassed. That watchtower's on that side. I'm not going to care about that. I don't care. Don't care. Don't care. I'm on the road. That swings us around. Comes down this way, goes up through there. I could actually cut through here, but this is kind of a long trailer to do that. You know, but fuck it. It'll make it. And then I go that way. And then right in here, right in this curved section, I take that road. And then I take this road, and that goes on around. I picked this truck because I don't have to have a big crane with this trailer that you can't spill your load. just put a little crane on it, which I've utilized once already. Manually load a piece of steel, a metal beam from one 2-spot trailer onto another, because the developer gave me a metal beam that I needed without coming all the way up here to the factory for it. It was at the sawmill on a 4-axle 2-spot dolly. But it was inside of a storage shed. And when I hooked up to it, it would not come out of that storage shed. You know, that 4-axle trailer, rather than having the sideboards, it's got those tall stakes going up and down each side, which helps keep your load on the trailer if it starts to lean a little. But it can even unpack and it'll stay on as long as it doesn't go all the way over. But those tall stakes would not come out from under the roof line of that building. So I had to go get a different trailer. I was right by the trailer store over there by the sawmill, so I went and got another 4-axle dolly and transferred the metal over to it so I could finish up the rolling rocks job on this map. And coincidentally, I believe it's the rolling rocks job that we're heading for on the other map. The one that we have loaded, but it didn't stay loaded, so we weren't able to get there. Now the long wait. I may switch to the Karaz and complete the rolling rocks job. If I remember right, that's what it's called. You know, the one that they called a 6-spot highway box, I don't recall that one rocking back and forth so much. It stayed right behind me. Maybe he's got this suspension set up softer on the off-road box to soak up the bumps. Oops, there's the lumber is still sitting here. Oh yeah, the road is behind me because I haven't fixed this bridge. I doubt he's gonna give you a way to bypass it, unless it takes you a long ways around. I don't see anywhere to go down that hillside, except maybe way back there in the trees. There is a river crossing there. You could cross anywhere along there, but you can't get down to it. Bad start. This man of the traders, already waiting at the traders bridge. Whoops, double tapped it. One concrete slab, one cement, one metal beam. That doesn't do me a shit bit of good for what's on the truck. So it still doesn't explain why I loaded that stuff. I mean, I already had the waypoints down to rock solid. Waypoints were already in place. I didn't do that today. I did that yesterday. No. I've got the other truck behind me, just stuck between a rock and a hard spot. Let's jump back to the Kraz. This thing's closer to being able to tell if I can circumvent that bridge. Sure, if I can get back there without this thing in the way. Just run the river until I can go back up the hill. Did it with this one. I need to do it with the other one. Gotta get this one somewhere out of the way. Like right in here. Wow. Maybe not a great spot, but it's there. And my time's running out, so... No. Not what I wanted to do, but I just have to deal with it now. Oh, Jesus Christ. It laid over right on the landing gear. And that box just slides back and forth like it's on ice. You saw how nice the crabs went down here just a minute ago. That's the button I want. And get it pointed downhill. See if I can pack the load. Go back to the frontal view. how much you want to bend it. Don't go up the other either without tipping over. I might do that a little differently, in fact. Something like that. Keep it more straight up. Do the turn at the top here. Holy shit, we might get one job done. But as soon as I can get to a trailer store, I'm swapping these trailers back. I still have to get around rock solid. See, I'm going the wrong way. Well, actually, this is where I said I was gonna cut cross country. Over to something like this. That gets me to the other side of the job I can't do. And then I know where the depot is. I almost went too far, but I knew that didn't look right. This truck, when I was playing it on Crater, was stable as hell. Uh-oh. I lost my controller at a very inopportune time. I think it's not gonna stay on. Yeah. Oh yeah, I put those batteries. In this controller, which is attached to the Xbox 360, because my son wanted to drop that one. My son wanted to use the Xbox. That controller was dead, so he took the batteries I had on the desk. Now we're back in business. Yeah, just wanted to make sure I took the turn the right way. Gotta go across the bridge up there. There's the radar dome. We have a couple jobs for that. I don't know what they entail yet. Maybe we can smack into the radar trailer again. Didn't miss the Apache by much. I think the trailer got the nose of the Apache. Howdy folks, welcome back to SnowRunner. We are doing Meteor on the port map. Sort of picking up where we left off. I made a video late last night where I brought over a drill bit from the crater map through the portal heading for the garage up here. But before I ran completely out of time, I wanted to pick up with the Kraz, where we left off with the Kraz. Like way over here, and bring it the rest of the way down to the rock solid job. When I got there, I discovered that I had completely misloaded the trailer. I don't know what I was thinking. I think I mistook the icon for bags of cement for cement slabs, and the trailer that I had tipped over at the port had cement slabs on it. So I took the shit, assuming I guess that it was for rock solid. Colossal fuck up. It needs cement bags and cement blocks, not slabs. That might have been a point of confusion too. Slabs rather than blocks, or blocks rather than slabs. Anyways, so that is all that shit I hauled down there is sitting there where I'm pointing with the mouse. There's no jobs around there that have any use for it. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I figured out what I needed for the bridge. There was no job for the bridge till I came through this last time. Then it gave me a job. I didn't want to click out of that without closing it. There we go. Less on the hard drive. So what I'm going to start out with is finishing out the garage. And we'll go from there. I might actually take this part of the garage delivery, put it with the first part of the garage delivery, and make a video, make an episode out of that. And dump all that video where I took the wrong shit to rock solid. I mean, that's really no point in wasting time to upload that. One thing I was explaining in the video I did last night is that I was doing some stuff on the Crater map just on my own time, just to knock those jobs out. And I had a 6-slot enclosed trailer just like this one, except it called it the on-road version or highway version. That's what it was. So when I had a chance to go back to the shop, I traded it for the off-road version. And now this off-road version of the truck, or this trailer, is way too tippy to do anything with it. Yeah, that's what I thought. I wouldn't be able to, of course I wouldn't be able to get anything that's useful. Let's see, let's try again. Can't get that tree. Maybe I can get something in here. No, that went to the reverse. I'm gonna have to try and switch winch points though, because that's dragging me into the rocks. Tell you, it's been one thing or another with this drill bit. Like that. This trailer, I hate it so bad. It's like it's glitched out or something. And the second it's empty, I'm gonna delete the bitch. I don't understand why it had to tip over there. Maybe I was pulling off the top of the cab. But frankly, I couldn't tell what was what with the truck underwater. I'm still not pulling off anything useful. I can't get those winch points and the tree I want in the same shot, the same view. There we go. Why do they show this as a... What the fuck? Show that as a road you drive across when it's too deep to drive across. I don't know, I can't... Maybe this edge will be shallow enough that I can work around a little bit. But this trailer just rocks and rocks and rocks. Tips back and forth. Reminds me of that very first time I used one of these. I was explaining that the first one of these trailers I had on the truck worked pretty well. See, I need to go this way. When I was trying to pull myself out, I noticed there was a road right here. There's another big puddle. Suppose that's going to do the same thing. But it was the highway box is what they called it. And I needed I wanted the one for the off-road. Maybe it'd help if I just backed up and looked around a little bit. I think if I well, it won't. It just lifts the front tires off the ground. I can't fucking steer it. So anyways, I switched for the what they called the off-road, and it's just been a pain in my ass ever since. The trailer has caused the truck to tip over. I don't know, I lost count 4 or 5 times because of its swaying back and forth with a heavy load. The drill bit, I mean, it's just a single item, but it's a heavy item. Now, before I just go charging in here, let's go a little slower. Looks like this one's going to stay shallow. That's why I didn't get it all the way here in the first video, because it kept making me tip over. I'm gonna try and get in there. Wow. Garage discovered. Wish there was a place to sell this trailer instead of just giving up the money, but I hate it bad. in case it tries to send me to crater or something. Okay. Now, I got 20 minutes into that. I went and found out what this needed, and I accepted the job, but I didn't turn the tracking on. Didn't think I should have to since I wasn't doing it right then. But then when I came back, it wasn't there. It wasn't in my list. So I need to take the Apache up there and figure that out again. Get rid of these impediments to my travel across the map. The trailer for Rock Solid is right there. No, that one. That blue trailer near the service hub. The stuff I need for the bridge construction is here at the factory. I could use that empty sideboard trailer. Just have to get this Navistar. Both of these trailers need to be pulled with a low saddle. So I have to get the Navistar that's way up there all the way down here. And I have to check that out. And I have to figure out what I'm going to do with this disaster. I've got all that material there, including a 4-axle dolly, which, you know, you can't just back up. You gotta go somewhere with it. You gotta go forward with it. And I can't until I fix this. So I'm thinking just leave it there until I fix the rock slide. So I think what I'm going to do is take this 25 minutes or so, put it with the first 20 minutes or so of picking up the drill bit on the crater side, merge those two together and make something I can upload out of that. And then I'll shut this off. I'll come back when I've prepared to do the next video, when I know what that needs, when I've got the Navistar back around here where I need it without wasting 30 minutes of recording to get it there. So, yeah. New garage. And more on the horizon. Just have to make some preparations. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the